Good morning, students. This is your Shanghita ma'am over here. I welcome all of you in my English grammar class today. So today we will discuss about sentence reordering or rearrangement of jumbled up words into meaningful sentences. Sentence reordering is nothing but to check how well you are in structuring a sentence. The students will be provided with groups of words or phrases in jumbled up order. They will be asked to reorder or rearrange these words and phrases into meaningful sentences. The jumbled up words will not make a complete sense. You have to rearrange or reconstruct these words or these phrases in such a way that they must express a complete meaning. So this is to judge the ability how the students can reorder the same groups into a syntactically correct and complete sentence. So it is one of the most important chapters of English grammar. By going through the name, it is not difficult for you to understand the meaning of these words. It concentrates on the rearrangement of a few jumbled up sentences. The students are actually asked to arrange a bunch of sentences, and the way you arrange it determines their performance in the final exam. So this is usually known by various names like rearranging of words, rearranging sentences, jumbled up words into meaningful sentences, word order exercises, make a sentence with the word but the words in the correct order to make the sentence order or sentence formation. For example, look at these words. Number 1. If I tell you book is reading Arohan, is this a sentence? Does it make any sense to you? I think it's not. So you cannot call it a sentence. So what is a sentence? If I rearrange these words and I reconstruct these words into a meaningful sentence, then how will I write? Rohan is reading a book. This is a sentence. Next, look at the next group of words. English. Us teacher the teaches. That also doesn't make any sense. This sentence also doesn't make any sense. But if I reorder it in a proper way, if I reorder the sentence correctly, then how will I write? The teacher teaches us English. This is a sentence. So here I will now try to explain sentence reordering with the help of some examples. When you go through this explanation, you will be able to practice this chapter in a better way. You will be able to identify your mistakes and by checking the sentence reordering. With answers, you will be able to convert your weaknesses into strength. So, I will give you some examples that has been analyzed for your better understanding. So the types of sentence rearrangements. So there are some formats. Number 1, the basic format. This is the format where all the statements are presented in a jumbled up form and students need to reshape or reconstruct all the statements correctly to form the meaningful sentence. Next, static first statement. In the second type, the first statement is given as static and candidates have to or students have to arrange the other statements logically. So how to write a sentence correctly? At first you have to write the subject, then the helping verb, then the action verb or the main verb, then the object, then the other words. Look at the sentence over here that I have already explained it to you. Here, Rohan is reading a book. Rohan is subject. It is the subject. Is, it is helping verb. Is, it is helping verb. Okay? Is, helping verb. Reading, it is main verb. Read is the main verb. Plus ing because it is written in present continuous tense. So that is why a helping verb, then the main verb follows. After that, a book, the object. Okay? The subject, then the verb, the auxiliary verb or the helping verb, then the main verb, then follows the predicate or the object. This is the construction of a sentence. Similarly, look at the next sentence. The teacher, it is the subject. Teaches, it is the main verb. It is the main verb. Okay? Then teaches us English. It is the object or the predicate. So the teacher teaches us English. It is a meaningful sentence. And to write a meaningful sentence, a sentence must be constructed in this way that I have already discussed. The subject, then comes the helping verb, then comes the main verb, then the object. Okay? Look at the examples over here. Let me discuss some other examples with you today so that you can understand sentence reordering. First, can kill, electric shock, and these are the jumbled up words. How will you write? How will you write it into the meaningful sentence? First, the subject like an electric shock, then comes the verb. Okay? Can kill. An electric shock can kill. Can is the helping verb and kill, it is the main verb. An electric shock can kill. After that, give full stop. Next, let me give you the next example. In every year, people this way die. So this sentence, this group of words doesn't make any sense. So how will you write it? After reordering it, every year people die in this way. Every year people die in this way. So it makes sense. The sentence makes sense. Next, can kill even of current a small amount. Number C. Even a small amount of current can kill. Even a small amount of current can kill. This makes the sentence syntactical and it is syntactically correct. So that is why the sentence must be written in this way. Next, of electricity, water an excellent conductor is. So how will you write? Water is an excellent conductor of electricity. Last one, perspiring therefore when wet never touch, live where a or. So therefore never touch a live where when wet or perspiring. So I have already told you that the jumbled up words will not make a complete sense. You have to rearrange or reconstruct these words and phrases in such a way that they must express a complete meaning. So in this way you have to do. See students, there is another example that I have given over here. Light up in every home, good, the lamp, books, magazine, and of knowledge. These are jumbled up words. You have to write it, you have to convert it into meaningful sentence. Then how will you write? Good books and magazines light up the lamp of knowledge in every home. This is the sentence which comes out after reconstructing these jumbled up words. Okay, this is the meaningful sentence. This sentence is a meaningful sentence. Sentence reordering is very easy. Students, you only just have to practice it by yourself. Okay, so I hope you have understood today's chapter. You have enjoyed. So thank you, students.